sportscaster, Harry Caray. Today on the show, we have Mr. Thomas Paine. Apparently, he knows a lot about kings.
I'm concerned not only with the kings, but all government, which in itself is a necessary evil. Government, like dress, is the badge of lost innocence. The palaces of kings are built on the ruins of the bowers of paradise.
Are you talking about the palace in Detroit, or Arco Arena where the kings play?
I know not of the playing of kings, only of their oppression.
Yeah, I heard they're like 5-0.
Yes, as long as there are kings, there shall be tyranny, and the aristocracy is no better.
I've not heard of them. Are they in the ABA?
There is something exceedingly ridiculous about the composition of the monarchy. It first excludes a man from means of information, yet empowers him to act in cases where the highest judgment is required. The state of a king shuts him from the world, yet the business of a king requires him to know it thoroughly. Wherefore, the different parts, by unnaturally opposing and destroying each other, prove the whole character to be absurd and useless.
I'm beginning to think you don't like kings.
Those who like kings do so out of national pride, not reason.
Well, who doesn't want to root for the home team?
It is the pride of kings which throw mankind into confusion.
I'm certainly confused. Are we still talking about basketball?
Both heathens and Jews have desired for kings to rule.
I really don't think that's their fan base.
God himself told Samuel that the actions of kings would not be pleasing once they were given the power to rule.
Yeah, I agree. They never should have ended up with Chris Webber.
That, my friend, is exactly the problem with hereditary succession. Though a king may deserve some decent degree of honors, his descendants may be far too unworthy to inherit them. In short, monarchy and succession have laid the world in blood and ashes. 'Tis from the government which the word of God bears testimony against, and blood will attend it.
Hold up. Those are fighting words.
A king hath little more to do than make war and give away places. In plain terms, it is to impoverish the nation and set it together by the ears. A pretty business indeed for a man to be allowed 800,000 sterling a year and worshipped for the bargain.
Whoa, nobody signs contracts measured in sterling anymore.
Of more worth is one honest man to society in the sight of God than all the crowned ruffians that have ever lived.
I'm just messing with you, but they do let you have it your way. So let's talk about your book, Common Sense. Is that about not running with scissors?
I've found that most are acquainted with my writings.
Yeah, I downloaded it off the internets.
The internets? I'm not familiar.
It's just a little something that one of our would-be kings invented.
I call my pamphlet Common Sense because my ideas, though well-formed and extremely eloquent, amount to just that, common sense. We say Britain is the mother country, then more shame on her conduct. Even brutes do not devour their young, nor savages make war upon their families. We did not flee from the tender embraces of the mother, but from the cruelty of the monster. And it is so far true that of England that the same tyranny which drove the first emigrants from home pursues their descendants still.
Whoa, we need to get Freud in here. You've obviously got some mommy problems.
All I am trying to say is that there can be no reconciliation.
Can't we all just get along?
Ye that tells us of harmony and reconciliation, can ye return us to the time that is past? Can ye give...
Hey! If the Boston Harbor were made out of tea, would you drink it? You'd probably need a cream boat and a sugar boat, and a whole lot of crumpets too.
Crumpets be damned, man! There are injuries which nature cannot forgive. O ye that love mankind, yet dare oppose not only the tyranny, but tyrant, stand forth!
I think that's all the time we have. Our guest next week will be Dr. Louis Leakey, who will be talking to us about the Toronto Raptors franchise. Goodbye, everybody. Cubs win! Cubs win!